So, punch my hand, just gently, just go, boom, yeah, punch, boom, punch, boom. Right, now when, even something simpler, I'm just going to turn his face. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, if I make him look to the west where Gandalf's coming from and tell him to punch, it's very difficult for him. Do you feel like you got any sauce on that?
No, I can't see.
Well, Chris, go on, keep going. But it's that idea that if I put some fingers in that face, the striking ability of this man now, and this is why it's really important to take things, I was saying to Jan, the towel analogy, wring all the moisture out the towel. If I allow him, if I just hit him and grip here, he can hit, yeah, solid. If I turn, if I really wring the towel, it's difficult. You know, it's that extra, it's the 3% difference between the soggy towel and the dry towel. But that makes all the difference. If I allow him to look at me 20%, he can still hit with a knockout shot. If I take 3% more out, nothing happening. You know, it's a short game, but an important game. You know, don't cheat yourself of that extra 3% on that. But like I said, cure all. He grabs me, chin jab. He punches me, chin jab. He thinks about punching me, chin jab. He goes to draw his gun, chin jab. I don't want to over-egg the point, but if you've only got 6 times 45-minute lessons, chin jab. Like, smash into him, and then rip his face off. You've seen the inverted version, because sometimes we're just a bit too close for it. Hit him hard across the jaw. Again, this is wringing the towel. Here, if I hit him, his neck has got some strength. Put some strength down. Yeah, he's got strength. If I do this, put some strength in. He's got nothing. So when I hit him, that is like me putting a plank of wood between 2 cinder blocks. Yeah, I've taken that to capacity. So when I do hit him, instead of it bending, it cracks. That's what I want. That's why I always use that towel wringing analogy. All the moisture's out the towel. Now it's a plank. Bang! Do it. Inverted chin jab. But do treat it with the same authenticity as you would your hook. You know, don't fluff it just because it's a palm strike. Everything turns. Hip, foot, wow. You know, if it was a left hook, bang, you'd still have the same. Everything's the same, just a bit at the end. Yeah? Boom. Take the moisture out of the towel. Feed him his face.
So, to talk a question. What was your preferred go-to for like a double lapel grab? Can you get up the centre?
Chin jab him. Chin jab.
Okay, so you've not done the foot, you've just stuck it out?
Yeah, because he's not going to draw his gun because both of his hands are on my face. So it's just chin jab.
Yeah.
I might, if we're going to go World War II, I might edge of hand bow, chin jab. You know what?
Awesome.
Whatever that may be. It could be, I've got the back of his head, right? Chin jab. just to point it out to you that it's an omnidirectional weapon. Bang, bang, bang. He's attacking my mate that's an agent. Chin jab his head off. You know, just don't overthink of it. Yeah, but like you say, if it is a double, you know, I could do that. I could do double. We're going to look at doubles in a minute. Edge of hand, chin. Oh. If he's got that, all I need to worry about is it's not coming in. So if I feed him something, it's not coming in. If it's on its way coming in, it's not coming in anymore. It's one of those things.
So it's not a case, I don't need the full textbook.
No. Yeah. It's a matter of perfect. Perfect is he can't get his gun and I've smashed his head in. Less perfect is I've smashed his head in, but he might have got his gun. You know, as long as you always want to. Was it with you? Yeah. So we were talking earlier, and I was asked why some people in World War II combatives grab this and hit, right? So they grab this bit of the arm, which makes a lot of sense. But if I go here and he rapidly pulls that arm back, I've got nothing. If I reach for this and he's fast, I've got something. I've got the thing that they wanted in the first place. So if I aspire to this and get that, great. But if I aspire to that and get nothing, I've got nothing. Yeah? And so if I think in a weapons-based world, I want that space gun. And even if I haven't hit him with a tool yet, I've got some options that I can deploy. The third of the chin jab family, It's a family, it's obviously a Catholic family. It doesn't believe in protection, the chin jab family, as many often do. It's one of our Spaniards people over here. Nonsense one, we shall make 9 of them. So, double chin jab. I'll borrow you because you're tall. So, double chin jab. You open the book and you feed them the book. It's as simple as that. Double chin jab was taught in Fairbairn's book for women and girls. That's where we see it, but it makes sense for SOE too. Double chin jab is this. It's something called a wrestler's step. Between people's legs, imagine there was a pane of glass. And if you're going to do someone some harm, you can't do worse than breaking that glass. If I can break that glass, I can control the man. Yeah? If I get that penetration step here, there's all sorts of stuff I can do. Smash the glass. Same principle for the double chin jab. Double chin jab is, we're front on, we're communicating, I decide I need to attack. What I'm going to do is step deep in here, as deep as I possibly can get. If his legs are open like that, I can take it all the way. If his legs are a bit more closed, close them up a little bit. If they're a bit more closed, I'll still get as close as I humanly can, right? It's just as much as the situation allows. I get close and low, I open the book, feed him the book with both hands. Now you think, if I was just twatting like this, what happens? And he shoots me. So I need, grip onto his eyeballs. Yeah, I've grabbed a lump of his face. Now hands that might be naughty going for guns now, are probably not, because I'm crunching on those eyeballs. And he'll be screaming blue murder and probably grabbing at my wrists, no doubt. Right? So if we come back and reset here. Now imagine this might be you're offering yourself to be handcuffed. Offering your papers. Yeah? Oh, I'm just a helpless ginger boy. Whatever you're doing. But the idea is just being supplicative. Yeah? The step's important. If I reach for it, he's going to stop that happening. He's going to stop me doing it. I need, boop. Think of it like a soldier in a foxhole. Boop, boop. You know, I'm not going to come out my foxhole until it's time to fire. In my foxhole, up and fire. Does that make sense? You know, like I'm not going to stay up top and walk at him. I'm going to go in the foxhole, out of the foxhole. I'm firing now, it's fine. Typically, both thumbs are up, full extension, chin down, grip hard onto the face. Now if you're squeezing hard on the eyeballs, odds are he will grab your wrists, which is absolutely fine, because you will then march forward and just absolutely hammer his bollocks with knees. And if he's near a wall, you'll bounce his head off it, you just fucking run, basically. The great thing about it, the fastest way a human being can propel themselves is if you imagine an Olympic diver diving into a pool. All of their body weight, 100% body weight, goes into the water like a dart, doesn't it? All of it goes in the water. And the smaller the splash, the better the diver. Whip it into that. When you put both hands into a technique, it's like the Olympic diver diving in the pool. All of my 11 stone has hit him in the face, alongside the additional 8 stone on top of that in reserve. All of it has had to come through because I put both hands into the shot. Anytime I put one hand into a shot, some has to stay behind. It has to stay behind. Doesn't mean it's not effective, but it has to stay behind. Some of the mass has to stay here. When I go double chin jab, all of the mass is into him, which is what I want. I want power and mass into the man. And this is a really good position to drive forward from. And don't over aim the knees. Boom, boom, bit of thigh, bit of bollocks, whatever. Yeah. And if, of course, if you decided there's a wall, bounce him off it. If you decided this is a great time to feed him a chin jab, feed it to him. Yeah, you can. These things flow together. But the double chin jab, get as close as you can, drop the level, take his face, grip on hard. Smash, smash, and then from there, the world's your oyster. Whether that's stretching out and do him, chin jab him, bounce him off a wall, elbow him, whatever you're going to do, because his whole body structure now is head beyond arse, gripping at those wrists that are mangling his face. Double chin jab, good technique. Get some partners.